Alright guys, today I wanted to make a video about one of the world's up-and-coming young talents in football, and today I wanted to make it on Matthew Cox, who is a goalkeeper who has been playing for Brentford's B team, because Brentford, if you don't know, they don't actually have an academy. The way they do it is quite a unique way in English football. They just have an A team and a B team. So obviously the first team everyone knows about. We've got players like Ivan Toney, Brian and Burmo, Norgard, Jan Els, did have Ericsson, like most of the players. But the B team, it's got basically players they sign from academies and try to progress them from the late teenage years onwards. So yeah, he's part of this academy. He was at Wimbledon before then, and has most recently just played for England at the under-19s Euros, and did very well. He was very good in goal for England throughout the tournament, and yeah, just displayed some of his best qualities, which from what I've seen are his ability to come for crosses, even though he doesn't have the biggest frame ever, because he obviously he's still 19 years old. You don't expect, goalkeepers to be like that. Like, even the best goalkeeper over the past decade in the Premier League, in my opinion, David De Gea, like we all remember when he first came to United for the first couple of seasons, maybe Sir Alex Ferguson's final 2 years. Like, there was points where he was being dropped just because he was really struggling to deal with the physicality of the Premier League coming up against big strikers. So that will be a big problem or big test for Cox when or if he does break into, well, he's just been promoted to Brentford's first team actually, but if he does actually, get into the starting 11 and get some game time, which is probably a bit unlikely next season, as Brentford have obviously got two goalkeepers now who are of decent quality in David Raya, and they've literally just signed Thomas Strakosha from Lazio, so you'd thought those would be the first two choices for Thomas Frank, which could mean that they would be up for putting Cox up for like a loan for next season, which would be good for Cox, so he could get some game time at actual professional level rather than academy or youth level. Other things he's good at is he's a very good shot stopper. Now, obviously, we've all seen that clip of Roy Keane talking about David De Gea. He's getting a few mentions in this video, saying that isn't that what you expect from a goalkeeper? Which, I mean, it is. Yes, it is. But what I mean by that is, like, he makes some incredible saves. There was one in I think it was against Italy in the under-19 Euros, where it's a free kick, it's going right in the top corner, and he managed to just about get a hand and tip it over the bar, which was really, really good save. And he's also very good with his feet as well. So he is a well-rounded goalkeeper. Very few, weaknesses to his game. However, with what I said earlier about coming for crosses and like being good at that, doing that at youth level is one thing, but doing that at like the professional level in whatever team he plays for, if it's Premier League, Championship, or even League One if he goes out on loan, that is, a different ball game when you're coming up against 6'4" strikers who are well built as well. That will be a big test for him in the next few years. But obviously 19, that's like for a goalkeeper, that's like being 16 for an outfield player. Like, goalkeepers obviously don't tend to break through until early 20s at least. But yeah, that's why I think he'll be a good goalkeeper in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.